There's a hot song in this week's countdown from a movie written and directed by and starring a man whose career has paralleled the character he's played in 3 films. Just like that character, every time this man reaches the top, he takes a big fall and has to start all over again. Details and that song coming up.
Casey's Coast to Coast. America.
Well, now at number 21 in American Top 40, I have the theme song from Rocky. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, it's about a nobody who gets a shot at the top. He goes against unbelievable odds, and his chances are ridiculous. But Rocky comes out the winner. Now, that's a story that somebody made up. But the true story of the man who created that film has even more of a Hollywood ending. Sylvester Stallone was a young actor with dreams of becoming a movie star. He was also a writer trying to get his scripts produced. 2 years ago, he came up with the screenplay about the Italian stallion Rocky Balboa, a part he custom-tailored for himself. United Artists got interested, but they wanted a named star like James Caan. They offered Stallone $150,000 for just the script, but Sylvester said no. He turned down the $150,000. He told the studio if he didn't play Rocky, nobody would. Well, the studio brass compromised. They cut the budget nearly in half, and Sylvester had to take low pay. But the picture was made, and so was movie history. In half a century of Academy Awards, Stallone became only the 3rd actor ever to be nominated for Best Actor and for Best Screenplay. The 2 who did it before were merely Charlie Chaplin and Orson Welles. Well, as everybody knows, Sylvester didn't win in either category. But Rocky did take the Oscar for Best Picture, and Sylvester Stallone has taken over as the #1 American hero. Bill Conti on American Top 40 from 29 last week all the way up to 21 this week with Gonna Fly Now, theme from Rocky. 20 hits on our way to a new #1, and we're counting them down.
Casey's Coast to Coast.
This is Casey Kasem on American Top 40 in Hollywood. Now, we're up to a hot hit song from the 3rd of the Rocky movies, a series of films written by, starring, and most recently directed by Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, whose career has paralleled the heroic character he's played in all 3 films. We're talking about Rocky Balboa. Like Rocky, every time Stallone has reached the top, he's taken a big fall. Sylvester Stallone wrote and starred in the first of the Rocky movies in 1976. Before that, his only big role had been as a street hood in the film The Lords of Flatbush. Well, the first Rocky film was a smash and made Stallone a very rich man, but not a happy one. He says, "The most drastic change was my values. I really became envious and coveted other people's success." Unquote. After Rocky, Stallone made 2 unsuccessful movies, Fist and Paradise Alley. "I thought I lost it all," he said. "I felt that I was really slipping down." So what did he do? Well, he made Rocky 2, this time also directing. And the movie took Sylvester Stallone to the top one more time. And once again, he says, he lost control of himself. He left his wife, spent a lot of money running around, and discovered for a second time that material possessions don't buy happiness. He made 2 more movies. They were not very successful. And for the second time, just like Rocky Balboa, the Italian stallion, he had to start over again. And what Stallone started over with was a 3rd Rocky film. In this movie, the latest of the series, Rocky finds himself rich, famous, and a little bit lazy. The champ is doing TV commercials, and he's even got a candy bar named after him. But he's not happy with what he's doing. And so, just like his creator, he has to go back to his roots to start all over again. That's the storyline in Rocky III. And it's very close to the story of Sylvester Stallone's own life. This week, the theme song from Rocky III is #1. It's a song about getting back the edge, the hunger that makes a champion. The new #1 song in the land is by the group Survivor. It's Eye of the Tiger. The new #1 song in the USA, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, from the motion picture Rocky III. And there you have them, the 40 most popular records in America as determined by Billboard magazine for the week ending July 24th, 1982.